I thought I would give you something that you can do with children who are at home now that will interest them and give them some new skills. One of the skills is the ability to make something of value from nothing, or from things that most people think are just junk or trash. So we're going to find a dead branch from a poplar tree. One thing you can teach them is how to recognize poplars. I'm going to flip this camera around, see if you can see this. Here's a poplar tree. They get pretty big. This one's probably about 3 feet through down here. And if you look up, they tend to go up pretty straight for a long way. And in the spring, or during the winter, they shed lower branches. And so there will be a pile of wood scattered around under them. You can probably see some of this here. And so we're going to find a dead branch. It can be, doesn't have, for this project, it can be fairly rotten wood, stuff that's pretty soft and easy to work. Here is a branch on the ground, and up at this upper end, here's a likely looking piece of wood we can use, I think, right here. So I'm going to take this piece of wood and saw a hunk of it off, a disc. What we're going to do is make a spinner, a kind of top, not a top really, but a spinning toy that you can use in a variety of ways. So let me hitch this camera on here. First thing we have to do is cut a disc off of this. This piece has been off the tree for a while, so the bark is loose. We can just pull that off. We want something pretty round, and this is a pretty round piece of wood, so that's all very good. This is about 2.5 inches thick. That's pretty good. You could make it smaller. Anything from 1.5 inches up would be fine. So what I'm going to do, I've got it propped against another piece of wood, and I'm going to saw off a piece and saw off a disc by cutting another piece about maybe 1/3 of an inch in from the first. So you can teach a kid how to saw. You need a saw with fairly small teeth. This is a little teeny saw, and that's good. You don't want a huge saw for kids. A hacksaw or any saw with small teeth that's fairly small will do the job for you. You may have to help the kid for a while, but if he just gets the idea that you could do work with hand tools, you save them from thinking they're paralyzed if they don't have power. And most kids don't, so that's a good lesson to learn right off the get-go. There we go. So this is a nice thing about poplar is it's pretty round and it's pretty soft. So it's easy to work, and that's handy for kids who are learning how to saw and do stuff like that. So now I'll cut another piece off. I'll cut about 1/3 of an inch in and slice another piece. You'd have to, with the kid doing this, you'd have to help hold the wood for him or find a good secure place to lock it. I've got it between a couple of sticks to hold it here. Ta-da! We now have a disc. So the next job is going to be to put a couple of holes in this disc, and I'll show you how to do that in the next video.